Welcome to Hobart Signwriters. Hobart Signwriters has been in existence for 75 years. In fact, we're celebrating their 75th year. But let me take you on a journey on where it started. A business our size, where it's millions and millions of dollars worth of infrastructure, and doesn't start in that way. It starts with one man, and this one man was John Paul. John Paul, in the early 40s, started his career as a signwriter. And back in those days, back in the 40s, we didn't have the digital technology, we didn't have the computers, we didn't have internet. Back in those days, if you were going to be a signwriter, you were actually an artist. You did everything by hand, and your skill was beyond reproach. You couldn't just be a signwriter if you didn't have foundation skills in the artistic leaning. Come with me and I'll show you what it looks like. The reality is Hobart Signwriters today, ladies and gentlemen, has a huge advantage due to the technology and the people that we have on our team. We have over 75 years worth of experience as a company, but we've got tradesmen that have been in the industry for over 30 years, still here today leading the charge. Document Management Tasmania is the third generation of Hobart Signwriters, which originally started as pool signs back in the day. But today I'd like to celebrate, and celebrate is the right word, where we've come from. But let me take you back to when the real strength of Hobart Signwriters was done by hand, done by men and ladies with natural born skill. This is the outside of our production room. Inside there is a dust-free environment which is completely air controlled, where we actually do our large-scale digital printing and formatting. And I'm not here to show you that today. What I'm here to show you is the outside of that production room, where we have a homage to where we came from. Looking at how signwriters used to run, more specifically how about Hobart Signwriters used to run, pool signs used to run. Before the advent of computers, you would take a photograph of a vehicle, and that photograph was then hand drawn, the template of what the client actually was going to get. And then when the client then approved the hand drawing of that sign, then it was the role of the signwriter to make that a reality. Using a process called stick and brush and a variety of different techniques which these tradesmen would have been passed on generation through generation through thousands of hours of practice to get perfect. You'll see here an iteration of these Tasmania's history of big business. Organisations that we all still know and love. Here's the Cascade Brewery. Here's a gentleman having a little bit of fun. Tasmania's first drive-in. That sign is still at the Kodak sign on the Kodak building. And whilst Kodak is no more, I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that sign still is on that building. And it is a landmark in the Hobart CDB. This is something that we are really, really proud of. Because most organisations, it's very easy for me to tell you where we're going and the wonders of what tomorrow is going to bring. But I'm going to guarantee you, and you can see here, that this company was built on a team of very, very talented men, and I am honoured to be part of its future and to be part of this company's legacy. For all of you that have been part of our journey over the last 75 years, I'm here to say thank you, and thank you so much. But let me assure you, the next 75 years are going to be amazing as well, and we're here to support you for the next 75 years.